Hi and welcome to the Market Alert for Friday, the 16th of August 2024. So stocks saw bonds and Bitcoin battered on fake data as VIX plunges at record pace. And stocks rally as deluge of data eases some economic concerns there. And economic news for yesterday. Let's just go back and have a look, see what was behind the move. And you can see there the core retail sales came out better than forecast, and also the retail sales month on month came out far better than forecast. This is positive for the stock market, obviously, and also the weekly claims were downgraded. Seems to be a habit at the moment where they do this, and then Empire State minus 4.7 instead of minus 5.9, previous minus 6.6. And then Philly Fed Manufacturing minus 7, which was the only negative, but overshadowed by all of the other positive news. GDP for the UK came out flat as well, which you can see there. And pre-lim for the GDP was also 0.6, previous 0.7. Economic news for today, not a lot. GBP, we've got retail sales at 7 a.m. and then building permits at 1:30 for the US, they're forecast to be slightly down. And then 3 p.m. we've got prelim UM, that's going to be the biggie one of the day, another inflation linked one. 66.7, previous 66.4 and 2.9, nothing for the forecast for this one. Okay, let's have a look at the markets and kick off with the Dow, see what it did during yesterday's trading session and its reaction to this news. So in the Dow, you can see yesterday, strong move to the upside. Above all of the averages, they're all in the right order. 200, actually they're not, because the 50, yeah it is, that's right, yeah, 50, 20, and then the 5 above this. Heading towards 89, all-time high, 41,415 is where the market's heading. It's got to take out to the one to the left first, so let's just draw that one in as well. 41, 41,238. It's right. I paused then because I wanted to see if the market was back above 40,000, and it is. It's 40,615 as I'm recording. So yeah, the Dow moving nicely to the upside there. 30-minute chart was very quiet until we had the news shakeout, and then the market. You can see its reaction from there. If we have a look at how much the market piled on yesterday from this move or from the news, all the way up until the close, we had 597 point move there. So a good move for the Dow for yesterday. In the German DAX, the market trading up to the 78% retracement there, through the 62 very comfortably. And again, the average is playing at a part. We're still in the wrong order here for the German DAX. We need to get the 20 above the 50 and the 5 above all of the others as well. But at the moment, trading up to 78% retracement. We've got 89 just above this, and then we've got the highs above here. Not the all-time highs. The all-time high is at the top here, which I haven't marked up yet because we're not that close. In the 30-minute chart for this market, you can see again the market's reaction to the news for yesterday was very quiet. It was only in a 60 to 80 point range. And then the market just exploded to the upside with this news. And again, from the lowest points yesterday, and just get the right tool, and you will see prices making a 301 point high to low range there for this market. And overnight prices just below the high and the close, a bit of resistance there, but it's Friday, metals down. And stock markets up is usually the picture there. But you can see yesterday they seriously took advantage of the move. Got a bit of divergence here at the moment as well. Prices have moved higher, but the momentum's dropped off from the peak of here. So a bit of divergence there, but I'm sure it'll gather its thoughts. Should water here, and then move back to the upside there. In the S&P, we're through the 89% retracement. We've got this resistance to the left. Let's just grab that price. And you will see that's coming in at 565.3. We need to take that one out, this one out, to get back to the all-time high of 5670. So there's the bigger picture. And I'm just going to delete these fibs as we've gone through. So we can either go to this one here, and then down. But again, we're through there, so we don't want to do that. We want to go back to the all-time high, down to the Japan shakeout, and there's your 89 there at 56.06 as well. Like I say, it's Friday. There's only a bit of news, and they'll interpret that how they want to send the markets back to the upside. 30-minute chart again in a range till the news came out. Market up. Market currently at the close and the high of yesterday as well. So in a good position to continue to move prices to the upside there. And in the US dollar, let's just move the chart up so we can see the volume there. So the US dollar yesterday spiking to the upside, and then overnight the market down. But yesterday also coming off the high, so a bit of weakness surrounding the US dollar there. So have a look at the metals. And in the metals, silver up for yesterday, but down on the overnight. Expect this to head back down now. We've had the news for yesterday. I got it out of the way. Again, you can see there, but they soon slammed it down, didn't they, yesterday? Then they brought it back in the 30-minute chart, and then overnight it's already making its way back to the downside, below the averages and also the DP there. I expect more of that during today. Meanwhile, gold is doing exceptionally well. Yesterday it tried to move higher to get above the all-time high. That's the one to watch in the metals at the moment. There's a massive disparity between the two, as can be seen by the gold-silver ratio. So let's have a look at that. And there you can see yesterday silver accelerating a bit more as the price of gold was slammed. As I said in yesterday's alert, if those new numbers came out anywhere near positive and better than forecast, then they were going to batter gold, because they knew that the Fed are going to delay increasing interest rates, which is positive for the dollar, and that's precisely what happened. So silver now slowing down or falling a bit quicker than the price of gold, and that's why you're starting to see the green. So the 90 is back on the cards for me in this market. So have a quick look at yesterday's trades, and yesterday pre-cash market in the grey there, the market moving up and down, a bit of a sideways move, and of course the market waiting for those economic news items yesterday. We had a potential sell, this wasn't filled. We then had a potential buy, and this wasn't filled, it was so quiet. Prices then just drifting higher, and as you can see there, coming back to the R2, making its way back down to the R1. So in a bit of a range yesterday, and then really quiet, as you can see there, just after 10 a.m. And I'm just going to whiz through this to the economic news items, and you can see how the market reacted to this and sent prices higher before the Dow opened, where we go back into the white of the charts, and prices continue to move. So you can see here, if we just use a ballpark, that's 25 points to there. But if we go, that's 175 points, nearly 200 points higher there. So for the afternoon, the market in a very quiet range, trading down. We had the one signal there. Market then reversed, and then we had a second one, but this time the market didn't go down, took it out for a loss. But we had the long one there to go back to the BRN, where there was resistance to the left there, where you can see that. And then the rest of the time, the market just trading sideways. Most of the move was put on during the 1:30 release of the news, and that's why you see the market very quiet thereafter, because it used the excuse to move the market. After that, they knew full well, as it said in the headlines, that fake numbers, and they're constantly reappraising those numbers and marking them down. That was particularly with the jobless numbers at the moment. So there we go. Let's have a quick look at what the market's doing. It's a 2-minute DAX. We're below the high and the close at the moment. The market's sideways. The averages in this market are all pushing to the downside at the moment. So let's just have a look, and let's just bring the chart up so you can see it. That would be better, wouldn't it? So let's just drag this and so we can see what we've got. We've got the DP down here. Is where the market could go to start with, but ultimately it's Friday. It'll try and move the markets to the upside and the metals to the downside, which has been the pattern for the last month or two. Okay, that's it for this one. So have a great day, have a great weekend, and I will see you in next week's. And as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next.